Hey folks, welcome to Maverick Gunworks channel. Today I have something that's a little different than our usual review kind of situation. We have a custom item that a customer brought in where he's a left-handed shooter and he was having a problem with the ammo hitting him in the face when he fires the gun. This is ejection to the right hand side. So we have this here Cal-Tech CMR30 22 Magnum rifle, and when he's firing it, it's a left-handed shooter kind of thing. You can see, lean over toward the optics, that his cartridge is kicking out and hitting him right in the face every time. So he has charged us with trying to develop a way for that not to happen. Okay, so I've spent a couple of days now actually doing some development on this. We've done some plastic molding. I've taken the different shapes of plastic material, bent it, put it in different positions on the gun. We have to consider the fact that we have to be able to move our stock, because this gun, you know, you pull the little latch down here and you got a stock that is adjustable, so you want to be able to move your stock and still have it collapse fully and not be interfering with any kind of deflection device. And after looking at all the possibilities, and we put several things on here with double-sided tape, trying to make it work, and some of them will work, but they're not very stable. What I come out with finally, after plastic and using some aluminum bar stock and some aluminum angle iron, that sort of thing, aluminum angle rather, not iron. But anyhow, we have developed a thing that I think is going to work really good. I have a wedge type deflector here that we made out of aluminum. We've painted it black now, but what I'm going to do is we're going to be mounting it to the side of the frame on the gun, and we've taken some slow motion videos of the gun firing to determine exactly what angle the cartridge ejects and how far we have to go with the deflector to be able to make the gun work for the man. Okay, so we've got our piece of aluminum block here. We've machined several different steps and shoulders in the back of it to make it fit the frame of the gun. Another little bit of a relief cut so that it does not interfere with our stock moving back and forth. And then we've got our angle such that when the cartridge ejects and hits it, it bounces off away from the man's face. And we kept to a minimum as much as we could and still be effective without having a big hunk of stuff sticking out beside the gun. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. And to make it mounted to the gun without having to be concerned with it falling off, hopefully, we've got a relief cut on the back side of it that is the same width as the track on this part of the frame. This part of the frame has a U-shaped channel where there's nothing interfering behind it. You have a good bit of space. There's I want to say it's 150 thousandths, if I remember right, between the back of this frame and where the bolt moves back and forth. So if you look at how the gun operates, when the bolt closes, the gun fires, the bolt opens, and it does move beyond where I'm going to mount this deflector. But at the same time, in measuring it, I have plenty of space to be able to get a full length of threads into the frame and anchor this wedge really nicely, solidly, right here. And we're going to put this on here in a minute and go test fire it to let you guys see what we're doing with it. And when I mount it permanently, I'm probably going to put some sort of adhesive on the backside, plus the screw, to make sure that it does not go anywhere. All right, so anyways, let's see. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stick it on there right quick while we're talking about it. I've got a counter bore pocket here for my screw head to go down into, so there's nothing sticking out over the top edge of the deflectors. I'm going to call it a deflector. So we'll screw that on there. Get it hit just right. This is a 648 thread. I'm using extra fine thread. There's a lot of firearms would have extra fine threads to have a lot of surface area, holding area there. So, and there we have it. This is our, I want to say, Maverick custom made deflector for the CMR30. Alrighty. So let's put some ammo in it. We'll step outside and give it a shot and let you see exactly what happens when we fire the gun. Okay, y'all, about to range here now, and I have loaded a magazine with a few rounds. Make sure I set it in there good. All right. I've got, I think, 4 rounds, 5 rounds in here, something like that. We're gonna give it a try and see what happens. I'm looking to see the deflection, that the cartridge don't hit me rather than it bounces off the deflector here and goes out away from you. Okay, let's give it a shot here. Okay, that seemed to work pretty good. It's didn't hit me in the face anyway, so I guess it's gonna be all right. I'll be interested to actually look at the video to see where the cartridge bounced off to. But looking at my the piece I added onto the side of the frame, I've got a few little dings right here where the paint's chipped off of it. We just used paint on this, so I actually preferred that so I could tell exactly where the cartridge is hitting on it. And it's down here below the screw head. So I like that idea. We've got plenty of surface area in case there's a difference in how the cartridge ejects at one time, that you'll have enough space here that it'll still knock it out of the way. So there you go. That's my fix for the Kel-Tec CMR with a left-handed shooter to keep it out of your face. If there's something else that maybe you guys have a problem with left-handed shooter that we can help you with, give us a call at Maverick Gun Works.